Luigi Mangione, an alleged killer and subject of public fascination after days on the run, charged with the New York City murder of a healthcare insurance CEO, an industry so maligned that many Americans are celebrating the shooter as a hero.
It is very concerning because we are talking about a very cold-blooded murder.
How did it all come to this for the 26-year-old born into a life of privilege and potential?
I can tell you that this is one of the last people you'd think would do something like this. He was one of the nicest kids.
It's unimaginable. I was roommates with him, unfathomable, knowing the kind, person that I saw and knew.
A sign of how much has changed, this was Mangione back in 2016, valedictorian of his class at a prestigious private school in Baltimore.
As we embrace the new, however, we won't forget the old.
Former classmates say Mangione was at the top of his class and popular.
He was smart, well-adjusted socially. He was at least a two-sport athlete, from what I can remember, and he really had everything going for him.
The son of a wealthy and prominent family that made its fortune in real estate, Mangione went on to graduate with a master's degree in computer science from the University of Pennsylvania, an Ivy League school. He then took on several tech-based internships, according to what appears to be his LinkedIn page, before moving to Hawaii, where he lived in an exclusive community for remote workers.
We have an interview process because when you throw a bunch of people living together, you need to hopefully make sure they work well. He was excited about getting to know new people, experiencing new culture.
But at the same time, Mangione was apparently suffering with serious back issues. This social media page appearing to belong to him, displaying a spinal X-ray.
Earlier this year, I checked in with him. He confirmed that he had surgery, and he sent me the X-rays. It looked heinous with just giant screws going into his spine.
It's not clear how Mangione's own experience of the healthcare system shaped his views. Friends and family say he cut off contact around 6 months ago, his mother reportedly filing a missing persons report in San Francisco in November. And while Mangione seemed to flaunt a happy life on social media, there were hints of darkness too. In this review of the Unabomber's manifesto, Mangione said the man who terrorized the U.S. for nearly 20 years was rightfully imprisoned, but also hailed the Unabomber as an extreme political revolutionary, writing, "When all other forms of communication fail, violence is necessary to survive."
You look for a change in their thinking. So at what point did he start thinking that committing a crime like this was acceptable? And that's what investigators will be looking for. Did it date back to his college years, or did it start to evolve when he was having the back problems?
Mangione was arrested at this Pennsylvania McDonald's 5 days after the shooting, caught on camera eating a hash brown before police swooped in. He was carrying, police say, a 3D printed, untraceable gun and a handwritten manifesto of his own. Criticizing United Healthcare, the insurance company run by Brian Thompson, the victim of the attack, reportedly accusing the company of continuing to abuse our country for immense profit because the American public has allowed them to get away with it. Anger at the health insurance industry exploded onto social media after the shooting, turning the alleged gunman to many into a kind of idol.
Contestant number 3.
Consider this look-alike contest in New York City just days later. There's a slew of posts online fawning over Mangione's looks, and on his now deleted Instagram page, comments like, "You are a national hero, and when you get free, do it again."
We do not kill people in cold blood to resolve policy differences. This killer is being hailed as a hero. Hear me on this. He is no hero.
Going into court a day after his arrest, Mangione had an angry, though unclear, message.
And it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people.
Along with murder, Mangione is facing a series of other charges, including unlawful possession of a firearm, a life that seemed full of promise, now facing a possible life behind bars.